Simu Liu, the man who tells you what you're allowed to eat, drink, and sell, now says he's not selling well in Hollywood. Even Holly Weird doesn't want Marvel's main Asian man? It's true, and now he's declaring it's a battle against all Asians. Oh, it's the kind of story you love to know, folks. We'll tell you why it's ultimately untrue and why Simu Liu may be on his way out. Hello, folks, and welcome back. It is a joy, it is a pleasure, as ever, to have you joining us right here on the Pro Channel. As we get ready to dive in, consider clicking the like button, and it's going to be a very fun video today. I'm telling you. And why? Because we love Ke Huy Quan, but not so much Simu Liu. Shang-Chi says that Hollywood doesn't want to have anything to do with Asians, but that's a real strange claim, maybe some self-projection, because isn't it an Asian fellow who's having one heck of a year right now in Ke Huy Quan?
He said that in front of the wrong journalist, I'll tell you, because I spent the better part of my morning and early afternoon just being like, I am going to prove him wrong. Hollywood does not have a Asian representation problem. Hollywood has a Simu Liu problem, and I was out to prove it today.
Yeah, well, this is a takedown of epic proportions. Folks, it's on Geeks and Gamers, Geeks Plus Gamers, geeksandgamers.com. Get over there. It's a fantastic website. You should be bookmarked to it. And Marvin Montanaro is indeed the author. We have the author here on the panel with us. Here's what we got. Simu Liu is back in the headlines, this time not for a movie role, a major franchise announcement, or any real industry victory, but yet again for another public outburst against Asian representation in films. In a recent meltdown on Threads, which means up until Marvin found it, it had about 3 people reading it, Liu blasted Hollywood for what he calls a backslide of Asian representation, labeling the situation blanking appalling and insisting studios view Asian performers as risky. You can see what he says here. Put some Asians in literally anything right now. The amount of backslide in our representation on screen is blanking appalling. Studios think we're risky. No, they think you're risky because you are. Marvin, who is right now one of the biggest stars on the silver screen? Who is it that's in Zootopia 2?
That would be Ke Huy Quan. When we scroll down, we'll see they're not just him, but Michelle Yeoh and a lot of people having big years. So Michelle Yeoh right here, just in Wicked for Good, and all of everything I pulled is from the last 3 years and looking forward. So some things aren't released yet.
She's doing well, and she can't sing. She's in a musical, and she can't sing, and she's still in it.
And both her and Ke Huy Quan won Oscars.
Listen, I'm just going to tell you.
Look at this.
Can I fanboy for a minute?
Please.
Can I fanboy? Ke Huy Quan, I don't care what he's in. I'll go watch it.
Yep.
Flat out. The guy, he just, this sounds a little, what would we say? He exudes joy. I don't know how he does it, but everything he's in, I'm just like, I like this guy. I want to spend time with this dude because he's fun. He doesn't come across as mean-spirited. He's the same guy that he was back with the Temple of Doom when he played Short Round. I don't know how you maintain that, all the way through the, like, he just shines in stuff that he's in.
He's a wholesome figure in Hollywood, which is quite the it's quite the departure from your Pedro Pascals who just present deviant behavior all the time. He's a wholesome person, and he just seems like a genuinely nice guy, and you're just happy for him. I
want a movie. I want a movie where Ke Huy Quan and Chris Pratt are together. Buddy comedy. I just want those two guys together so I can sit back and say, I like both of these guys a lot.
I wish they hadn't done that Indiana Jones movie with him and that stork, because if they had done an old Indiana Jones and adult Short Round movie, I would have been there opening night for it.
This is why I despise The Last Indy and Fleabag, right? Phoebe Waller. I hate it because we could have had Ke Huy Quan coming and being the next Indiana Jones, right? He could have been the guy, not like he's the next Indy, but he could have been the guy who takes the mantle that we know Short Round deserves it. They've been separated all their life, and there they are back again. And I mean, I don't care.
I got a great first line, too. I got a great first line. Indy sees him, looks at him, and says, Short Round, you got taller.
Apparently at the Oscars, Ke Huy Quan and Harrison Ford saw each other, and Harrison Ford walked up to him and said, "Are you Short Round?" And like that was the first time they had seen each other. But you look at what Ke Huy Quan has done. He's a whole bunch of movies. Michelle Yeoh, same thing, whole bunch of movies. Everything Everywhere All at Once. Loki season 2, American Born Chinese, Zootopia 2.
Ke Huy Quan is the voice of Gary the Snake in Zootopia 2. He's the breakout star. I mean, that snake has to be in every forthcoming Zootopia sequel.
If so, then there's a guy who deserves $60 million for the next 2 Zootopia
Give him $60 million. This guy, you would never know it's him, by the way. He made up some crazy new accent that I have never heard before to play this snake, and he does. How in the world you get assigned? You need to play a lovable snake. How do you come up with the voice to do that? But by golly, he did it, and it's a lot of fun. Jackie Chan, of course, you all know him. You all know him doing a great job out there.
Just announced to be in Rush Hour 4.
Yeah.
Ben Wang.
Love Ben Wang. I think Ben Wang is the future of Kung Fu movies. Ming Na, of course.
We could keep going. The bottom line is, and I know that you hammer Simu Liu down later on. This is the guy who got mad that anybody other than Koreans were making boba tea or drinking boba tea or enjoying boba tea. He's Mr. Appropriation himself.
He said that boba tea was his heritage. Now, he is Chinese Canadian, and boba tea comes from Taiwan.
Right.
He has this thing where he lumps all Asian cultures into one culture that is his culture.
Wasn't that also on what was that? Wasn't that on the Shark Tank? Wasn't that on Shark Tank?
Dragon's Den.
Okay, Dragon's Den, which is a Shark Tank.
Oh, but see, it was a dragon. Okay. That's stealing from Asians too.
But you've got this poor business owner who's pitching this idea and loves, boba tea, and this guy who has millions of dollars and all the fame just annihilates this person for appropriating, and it's not his culture. He's just awful, I'm sorry. Can Caucasians not eat quesadillas now? Like, is that where we're going to go with this? No, you get out there, folks. I don't care. I don't care if you're from Nigeria or South Africa. I don't care if you're Hindi. I don't care if you come from Nepal. You can eat sushi. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
you can.
I know a Mexican guy, a chef, who was at a great Chinese restaurant about 5 minutes from Disneyland, but he learned Chinese so he could talk to the waiters.
Oh.
He was the chef at a Chinese restaurant, but he had to learn Chinese to talk to the waiters.
Oh, that's great.
So this is self-projection. I mean, Simu Liu has become so unlikable. He's turned into Amanda Listenberg. He was Brie Larson before Brie Larson figured things out. He's Rachel Zegler, and he's not willing to say, I screwed up and people don't like me. Instead, it's everybody, all Asians. I am all Asians combined. I'm every Asian, past, present, and future, and they don't like me, so they don't like you. That is
what about
Simu Liu way.
This story goes beyond even just that. Just not only are people like Michelle Yeoh, Ke Huy Quan, Jackie Chan, Ben Wang, Ming Na Wen, all of them just doing exceptionally well in Hollywood right now. But we are seeing an influx of Asian projects by Asian showrunners, but movies, TV. Squid Game was the biggest thing on Netflix for how long? Then you had Demon Hunters. K-pop Demon Hunters.
And he's saying that people don't like Asians anymore.
Yeah. Demon Slayer defeated both Fantastic Four and Superman at the box office. Chainsaw Man annihilating the box office.
Couldn't pick a better time to be Asian in Hollywood.
Just poor James Hong has only been in 600 shows, for God's sakes, in his life.
Well, let me tell you why Hollywood is passing on him the way they are. Because he has become poison in China. Because he went on a rant where he said that China was a third world country and that the government was starving the people and all this, that, and the other thing. And then China would not put Shang-Chi in theaters in China. So it did not get a Chinese release. And now we are, we're in the situation where they're not going to trust him with anything because China won't put his movies in their theaters.
He has no sense. That's why they're not going to put him in anything. I mean, I agree with you, but this is the kind of guy who will go, a struggling business person who gets their big break to be on a little Canadian show about, a Shark Tank spinoff ripoff. And this multimillionaire will strike them down and attempt to turn the entire public on them, dogpile them on a TV show because they dared enjoy tapioca balls in the tea. That's all it is. Boba tea is literally, it's a modern invention. It's literally tea with little tapioca pearls in it.
Yeah.
He'll destroy you for that.
So
And,
let's say
people always ask me about, well, in the old days of Hollywood, what would they do? The answer is, in the old days, the studio publicist would have shut this guy up and paid off the people not to quote him. But now quoting morons is a business.
When I was at Epic Universe with the Park Hoppin' crew last week, Christinova showed me there is a the Blue Dragon over there in Epic Universe. They have an iced coffee with boba in it, and the boba inside the boba balls is espresso.
Ooh.
It was amazing. We took that. We got those bobas. We took them up to the very top of the Helios Grand and just watched the sunset over the park and drank that. It was blissful.
You know, that probably beats the time you and I went out and attempted to order an espresso and instead received espresso martinis.
Yes.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. Breathe fire, man. Good times though. Hey, all right. So Simu Liu, I'm not expecting him to be in a lot of Marvel stuff going forward. I mean, I guess is he in Avengers Doomsday, Marvin? He is, right?
He is in Doomsday. I'm assuming it's not a very large role because how could it be? Like when you've got all of these characters, Robert Downey Jr., the X-Men, all these big players in there, potentially, Tobey Maguire. How much time are you really dedicating to Simu Liu?
Wait. Did you just throw out Tobey Maguire as if that's a given? Have you decided that's it?
Well, no, I mean the rumor was out there again the other day. So
I'm just checking to see if it's a done deal. Maybe he'll turn against Tobey Maguire. Maybe he'll claim that Tobey Maguire is taking roles away from Asian folks in Marvel movies. I don't know. The next evolution
of the Year of the Spider or something.
The Year of the Spider. Oh no, that's gonna get us in trouble. All right, folks, that's where we'll leave this one. But Simu Liu making himself very unlikable in a Hollywood that is desperate. Literally desperate for Asian actors, because I don't know if you've heard, but it's all about Asian. And it's going to be for the next few years because we wiped out all of our Western content. Now we got to go to Nintendo and to Dragon Ball, and we got to get K-pop Demon Hunters and manga and anime because we wiped away our heroes.
If I can give a recommendation, something I'm watching right now, Paul Chatto and Paulie from Latino Slant turned me on to this. It's called Last Samurai Standing, and it's on Netflix. Ooh. It's awesome. Oh. It is a Japanese show, and it is incredible. I'm loving it. It's almost like I keep waiting for them to reveal that it's a prequel to Squid Games. I don't think that'll happen, but it almost feels like it is.
Is Simu Liu in that one?
No, he is not.
Huh, go figure. And folks, we have come to the end yet again. Another video of excellence in the can. What a joy it has been to share time with you. We hope you enjoyed it as well. If so, consider clicking that like button. Share, subscribe, click it, stick it to the algorithms. It is the notification bell. And as always, drop a comment down below. A mind is a terrible thing to waste, so waste not yours. Join a community dialogue today, just on down below. Folks, we are going to say farewell for now, but we will see you back. 4 is more, and that's how many videos we put out every single day here on the Pro Channel. Hope you enjoy them all. Until the next time, keep learning, keep growing, and as always, keep having fun.